Hello and welcome to round 2 frontline action of the 2024 edition of Huk Central, presented by Discraft and Down South Discs. The event is held at the Grand Central Disc Golf Course in Central South Carolina in cooperation with Pickens County Parks and Recreation. One catch cam today is Tommy Patterson. Drone footage supplied by Jonathan Wunrow. And the commentary team is Ryan Ulmer and Ryan Monn. On the card today, we have Rico Garcia from Bowling Springs, South Carolina. Evan Smith from Raleigh, North Carolina. Ben Wolff from Clemson, South Carolina. And Ryan Monn from Simpsonville, South Carolina. Hole 1 is a par 3 320-foot shot that presents two significant challenges. First is the elevation over the hump and then the drop, and then second is all these pesky trees in the way. You're going to see some spike hyzers on the right side or some forehands to the left.
First up, we got Rico Garcia going with the spike hyzer with a Scorpius. Everybody on this card shot a nice 10 under the first round.
Telling you, man, log jam at the top makes it interesting. Little entertainment value. And now we get to see a couple of new lines with Ben Wolff on the card, the overhand specialist.
That's going to be really fun. And we're playing a different layout than the first round as well.
Yeah.
A little change of pace there. Hole 1 still the same though. Evan going with the forehand ginger. Rico was just a little wide on his.
It's like pretty close to the same shot as yesterday.
Get in.
Tommy wanted to get in. Sit down.
Oh, same result.
Yeah, exact same spot as yesterday.
I need to mic Tommy up.
Yeah. I don't know if that was Vern or Tommy. I couldn't really tell, but Ben going with Tomahawk. The disc, I have no clue what Ben's throwing. But he's throwing them good off, I'll tell you that.
I think that would have exploded the chains if it would have hit. Gracious.
I'm going with the same nuke.
Like that stylish jersey there, sir.
Nice little logo in the back.
Unfortunately, this year was the first year that I was no longer capable to throw over the top. So for 10 years I've been throwing over the top, now I got to go up the middle. Officially old man status. Oh my God. Oh no.
Yeah, that was
Okay, that's not quite as bad. I thought he was about to start this round off like he did the last round with all those big putts.
Look at Johnny P back there.
Johnny P sighting.
He was upset after that spit through.
Off the DL.
So still a good putt there from Rico. Obviously, we wish the first one stayed, but this is the distance I was talking about last time, where it's just, I don't know if I'd love to start my round with this putt. I'd rather start my round with a longer putt. Evan's gonna come over and tap his par for 2 pars and a birdie to start out the round. Ben with the park job.
Got a fluffy sighting in the background. And a drop in.
Yep.
Hole number 2. Par 4, 580 feet. You want to throw your first shot pretty much to the gap in the trees right here. Some of these guys may get a little more aggressive and actually try to penetrate that gap. Second shot, you just want to try to get it across the ditch. Anywhere near circle 1 is a bonus.
This one's been one of the tougher holes for me personally. It's just like it's one of my favorite holes, probably all time in disc golf too. It's just such a great design hole. Ben's gonna go forehand roller here, just trying to penetrate through the gap and get into that ditch almost. He's gone there before.
Oh yeah, I saw him a couple days before in practice get all the way down there.
Slipped a little bit. He's gonna hop over the other tee pad.
Wow.
Gonna get through, hop up, back to the middle of the fairway.
Wow.
That's a little
That
bit
is
of
fortunate.
a little bit of fortunate right there. I'm going with the forehand zone. To be fair, he said it sneaks through over there a lot. That's because the disc is up and down.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna miss a lot more trees.
Oh, of course. That'll do. At least have a straddle forehand there.
Yep. Should leave Raptor or something in the pin.
Just like you said, I like this hole makes you play golf. You know, you
Yeah.
have to strategically place your drive to be able to throw that second shot fully.
And not all of us have the forehand roller like Ben.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
we're not-
throw left-handed.
Exactly. I was going to say we're not lefty either.
Oh,
You know,
nice.
that 5-foot roll helped him a lot.
Yeah.
It's going to open the gap a lot more.
Now, guys, I do want to say the weather forecast a couple of days before this round was like 90% rain
Thunderstorms all day.
all day, thunderstorms, and I'm telling you, we were just fretting all day because you could see it coming, but never did come.
Well, it rained for about a
Minute and a
5-minute period, but it just poured,
Yeah,
and then it just stopped.
yeah.
So there's a lot of mud on the tee pad. A lot of towels will be laid down in this round for some extra grip on the ground. Rico going with the quake. Wow. That was close.
I think it still stayed edge of the circle at
Yeah,
least.
around there. I'm going with the Raptor forehand after I take a peek. This is where I'm going. It's like I haven't played this course 50 times.
That week.
Yep. Exactly. This one's pretty overstable. Just trying to get a good ante on it and have the disc do the work, shaping the shot.
As long as you miss the early stuff on the right, I think, you know, anything across the ditch is good. Oh, yeah, that'll definitely do.
Ooh, good
Turn
little
up.
backspin.
Oh, yeah. Figured your dad might have kicked that one a little bit closer there.
Might have. Rough spot here for Evan. Super cut off.
He definitely did his yoga that morning. Oh! Straight down, straight down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did go straight down. Listen to the call. Ben going zone. Needs to hold, get down. Maybe just outside circle.
Yeah, pin down left. Not too much of an up or downhill lie.
Evan just gonna
Hold that.
Yeah.
Nice.
sit. Wow. Ooh. That kind of down there. But where?
It's like Davey has no legs.
She's in the ditch. Rico for a grab birdie. After that spit through on one.
Bang!
It's a really
Very
good one.
nice shot.
Then just outside circle. Just gonna miss it just right.
Flip it, man. Come on.
Evan with a little more tricky of a lie than he wanted on that one. After she's trying to lay one up, but he should be able to knock this one in.
Ooh.
Little right side.
Great catch.
Does the job. Basket did its job. And myself for a birdie. You can hear a little bit of drizzle. That's just from the wind blowing the trees.
And
And
I think after we had that little 3 or 4 minute hard rain, I think there was a bunch of rain that got stuck up in the top of the trees that's probably dripping down on you guys.
hole 3, par 3, 235 feet. Up the hill, through the gap, and then gently off to the left. This one's a very simple hole. This is one of the easier ones on the course for sure. But if you do throw a little short, that tree can get you. But should be a problem for these guys. I'm going with a Proto Malta. A little low out of my hand, but got a great skip.
Ooh, just around Medusa.
Rico going with a Malta as well. Two pads were definitely a little muddy today, but it's to be expected when there's rain. That's more of how you draw it up right there. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Give it a little more height.
Mm-hmm.
Ben's gonna go with the zone. I thought Ben had disappeared for a second, but he's back. And throws.
Great tree.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then Evan, I think he's throwing his mint again. This one's a little more stable with this one that still has the stamp on it. Yeah, I like that too. It gets a little ground play.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
That should be looking like a start.
Yeah, completely surrounded. The longest one was a 10-footer.
And then just two absolute drop-ins if they want it. Oh, Rico's not going to drop it in. That's not what you do.
Such a rebel. Very nice star frame, boys. Hole 4, par 3, 400 feet. Several of these trees on this right side gap right here are taken down after the drone footage, but you basically want to bend something over stable, flex shot up high, push that ceiling to get this very left turn at the end. Mid-range or fairway driver probably for most of these guys.
Yeah, I'm going with Athena here. This is my shredder one, so I can throw it on Baby Annie. I can hold over, and then I know once it gets to the bottom, it's going to fade out because it's not going to have enough power left in it. And it's drifting, and then it's going to hit one of those and kick. Not a bad
Nice
spot
kick.
at all, yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's a little jump putt up.
Great angle at it from there.
Rico's going with the Lutz. I think fairway is a very common play on this one.
Just to be able to have that stall left at the end.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Early left. Oh boy.
Yeah. But
On the edge. Yeah.
from last round, he might just toss it up there and make a long putt. So
Vern, I'm going up.
All right, thank you, sir.
what a kind guy. We
Feast your eyes, ladies
need
and
to
gentlemen.
have like an ongoing call with Tommy, just telling him when Ben's going to the sky.
That's huge.
It's called baseball right there. Yep,
Wow.
that's a circle 2 putt.
Just take the bend out of it.
And I'm going with the Athena.
Yeah, it's bad, dude. No, it's not.
It's just a very new cutout tee pad, so a lot of mud just got tracked onto it.
I'm sure y'all being the last card off that tee pad didn't help at all.
No, not at all. It's just gonna jump putt back to the fairway after that bad kick. Should have something from there. Look, he's going back to that mint. Like that.
He left her.
Wasn't overstable.
Oh, not that left her.
Good kick though.
Second tree helped a little bit.
Rico pulling out roadie.
Oh, cheating roadie.
I don't think I've ever seen him throw a roadie off the tee.
Glide, 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 glide. Oh, well, not
Ooh.
what?
I did not think
Pretty good
it's
from
that.
there.
Mm-hmm. The popcorn flick.
Very
so holds
nice.
the angle. Yep, sit. Similar, very similar spot.
Right next to
Rico.
Rico.
I'm just trying to jump putt up.
That'll work.
About 15, maybe. Then for the elusive birdie. Yeah.
Bang. Very nice deuce. That's strokes on folks right there, guys.
Mm-hmm. Rico for a great scramble.
Roach doing work, baby.
Yep. And then Evan. Good putt there, but unfortunate double bogey. And myself for par.
Oh. Looks like you might have just rushed it there.
No, it just kind of just went straight through. It was a little high. We'll say that, but whatever.
On to the next one.
Hole 5, par 3, 180 feet, island hole. Gotta be on the mulch, inside the rocks. Drop zone is right before the road. And yeah, you can choose what you want to do. We'll probably see 2 backhands, forehand, and maybe a tomahawk from Ben. Pulling out that G-Star Mambo. And I'm being for real when I say that. Just so it just turns quickly.
Oh, yeah. Flips instantly.
Yep. Science behind tomahawks are very weird. But he knows what he's doing. Rico with the zone. Needs to get down. Oh no. Yeah, it's okay. He'll have a putt from the drop zone, and he's been pretty good at Circle 2 this weekend.
Go get over that one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. At least you missed that big rock to the left.
Yeah, I feel like if that's the one, that's literally the one I have to miss on my shot. If I miss that one, I feel incredible. So it's just such a weird, good hole, though. I like it. Rico for par from the drop zone.
Oh, rumbling, stumbling, fumbling, tumbling, tumbling.
Wow. Great putt from the drop zone. Yep. Ben for birdie as well. 3 through 4 through 5. Great start.
Hole 6, par 3, 250. Make this initial gap. Most people go down the right side of the second part of the fairway. Just let it land flat or slightly to the left at the end, and you'll be in circle 1.
Yep. Nice creek on the right side and behind. Other than that, this one was pretty simple.
I think this back tee pad just gives it a little more teeth than that front one does.
Mm-hmm. Because you got to hit this initial gap.
Yep.
Obviously, it's not big, but it's not small at all. You should be able to hit it every time. Then with the zone. That'd be a putt though.
Yep. And high right.
Mm-hmm. I'm going with a buzz.
Boom. Oh, just enough. Very nice.
That's what spin on it. I'm a spinny guy. Let's go.
Spinny, spinny.
I thought it was a be long.
Oh man.
Because we didn't see it skip at all. So
Deceiving. Well, I guess that's a good, pleasant surprise when you walk up to the green.
I asked my dad, and he was like, "Yeah, I can make that putt." So
That must be drop in then.
exactly, that's what I told him. I said, "Oh, we must be inside 15 feet." Evan with the popcorn, a little high, but go through that left side
gap backhand. That's what I'm talking
I
about.
don't think that was by design, but
Yeah.
yeah, you can see it in his
It's
face.
still a circle's edge or so.
Rico going with the zone.
Like an awful straight zone.
Mm-hmm.
It's like still a little circle 2 putt.
Yep.
Oh. It's almost the exact same spot Micah hit in this whole last round.
Yep. Evan,
Bonus birdie.
after that drive. Ben for his birdie. Great.
Bang.
Hit your high point.
Rico giving me some props.
Mm-hmm.
On hole 7, par 3, 355 feet. I don't know if the road plays will be on this one. I don't believe it does. But we're going to this left basket over here. It's fairway or mid shot. That just gets a nice right finish, and hopefully you get the distance correct. It's also pretty muddy down by the green, so wherever you hit, you kind of just stop. You don't really get too good of a skip. But
Yeah, I was very happy with the construction on this, getting everything done the week ahead of time, but it did leave a couple of spots that they kind of need to grow in a little bit over the next 6 months.
I'm just glad the walls aren't there anymore.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Those erosion barriers.
Well, that's what it's called. But you still have a look at it.
Yep.
A long one. But
boys.
I'm going with the Athena here, going for my little straight one. Just because if I do get a slip, it's not going to fade as hard into the OB. If I went with my more stable one and try to flex it, I'm scared if I slipped, I'd just not get enough angle on it and go OB.
Looks pretty good. Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean by the ground kind of just grabs it.
Mm-hmm.
And then also going with an Athena. I like fairway on this one just so you can get the little finish, the dependable finish at the end. If you throw a mid hard, it's got to be an overstable one to get the finish.
Oh yeah.
Beauty.
Yep. Nice shot. Rico, I think he's gonna go with the same zone.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was also shocked to hear
That's
see that.
huge for a backhand zone.
But
Well, we did see how flippy it was in the last hole. It did definitely not a monster stable zone.
also his arms are huge too. So
Yep. That's right.
I mean, he's still kind of short, but
Turned the zone over too much.
quite a bit at it. A lot of circle twos this tournament for Rico.
Oh, spin move did not work that time.
No, he kind of slept in the mud. Looked like he was kind of scared coming down lightly on his putt because of the. He was trying to come down lightly on his putt because of the wet mud, but
And that's definitely not a putt you want to blow by either.
but with the ground being all muddy, you hit the ground, it kind of sits normally.
Mm-hmm.
Evan for a birdie. Yep.
Dang.
Rico and Ben for the pars. 2 birdies, 2 pars. Pretty common for the pro division on this one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 8, par 5, 700 feet. You want to throw this initial landing right here, or some people can get all the way up to about right here is about the furthest I've seen. Second shot, you want to put it down the hallways. Try to stay in the middle as much as you can. Third shot, you're just trying to park it and have a chance for a birdie. Anything off the fairway, any of those, you're probably just going for a par.
And there's 2 mandos just to keep you inside the woods. I'm going with an Athena here. I'm trying to get up to that top landing zone. I think it's the most rewarding, obviously.
Unfortunately, here we were supposed to have a new tee pad done, but it just didn't get done in time. That was the only one that we didn't get done before the tournament. So,
And that one just tagged the last one, man.
Davidson. Yes, tag that one to good tree. Barely too. So super big.
A little unfortunate. Evan going with an Athena as well. A very similar shot to mine. I threw from the middle of the tee pad just so I didn't have to contend with the hill as much. Since it's a pretty big tee pad with it being the walking path. It's going to tag up that middle one. But still, par is doable from there. Ben going with a scepter, I believe.
Right here, right? Yeah.
A little windy.
guess y'all are glad to be back in the woods for the front nine and wind going on like that.
Yep.
I'm sure the guys out on the power line holes are not having fun with that kind of wind.
Nope. But also, I'm a much more a fan of wooded golf than I am wide open. I think it makes you play actual golf.
That's right.
Rico with a Mako 3 right here. I'm not sure if he's going for the ante gap or the straight one with the Mako. I guess we'll find out here in about 3 seconds. Oh.
Come on.
That didn't look.
Right.
That didn't look like he was going for that line. Like he kind of slipped out a little early.
Oh, yeah. Very nice second shot for
Great
Evan.
shot. Ben, not in a bad spot. Gonna go with the Pursuit, over sale mid range from Legacy.
That's a pretty good line.
Great one. Oh, a little deep. But
Just
Tommy,
making
Tommy.
Tommy dance.
right under Tommy.
The next of the basket.
Your foot?
Yeah.
Your basket now.
Yeah. So like here, good.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Interesting.
1
Try to make sure I don't violate any rules out here.
Sure. It's always better to ask them ahead of time.
Then get stroked, yeah. Going with the forehand turn over Buzz's ass, just trying to play to position. And
Tickle, tickle, tickle. Still up there. Like almost the same spot you were in the previous round.
yeah, I was right there. I was really just playing for distance.
Mm-hmm.
It was just not much I could do. Rico going to Rico forehand. Kind of high.
You just flubbed that one.
Yeah, but
Still right in the middle.
You'll have an angle that's going to be really odd. And then forehand destroyer. You know he's got a lot of power. If you didn't watch the last round, go back and watch that. You'll see that on display.
Wow.
Monster Annie. And
Wow. Oh!
get in the basket. That is disgusting.
Watch out, Greggio. They're coming in hot, buddy.
Yeah, that was I did not see that one coming.
No.
Having a birdie putt from that drive.
Yeah, that's huge. Keep turning, keep turning. Great kid.
Great tree. Yep. I went up and hugged that tree after. Not playing.
Tree hugger.
I didn't do that, but Rico with a venom here.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah. It's not going to be a great look from there. Ben Firebird, I believe. Looks like one of the 22 sextons.
Oh, come on. Oh my god.
What a kick.
I will take it. Thank you, tree.
Rico with the birdie again. Like he should only bring his putter, his zone, his buzz, and a roadie, and you
There you go.
tear the course
Maybe
up.
that Thundy.
Yeah. That's it. Going with the zone here, just trying to pitch it up. Going right in the way of the camera.
Nice.
That'll do.
Mm-hmm. A little forehand turnover here for Ben. Going with the bird. Maybe just fine.
That'll work.
Rico for... I'm not sure. I think it's a par, though.
Oh.
Evan for an incredible birdie save.
I don't even like saying that. Birdie save. Great lord. It's just enormous from his drive.
Yeah. That third shot was insane. I mean, he hit it. He almost made it for 3 from that drive.
Yeah.
Me and Ben to clean up our 5s.
Yep.
Pretty common scoring in this one for the card. 1 bogey, 1 birdie, 2 pars. I'd say it probably plays maybe just a touch over par. But. Hole 9, par 3, 200 feet, dead straight. It's a forehand gap off to the left. Some people try to take, like myself, but just dead straight down this little hill to end it. It's again a pretty daunting hole. Kick anywhere, it's almost certain to be a bogey.
Especially that first gap.
Evan going with that popcorn again. Yeah, but he was far enough down there.
That's right. He made that first gap.
If you make like the first couple gaps, you're fine. I'm going with the new Swarm from Discraft, a very overstable mid-range.
Now that's a way different shot than you threw to the long hole. I guess you're using that left-hand gap on the short one?
Yep.
Gotcha.
I feel more confident hitting the gap with a mid, but that one falls out of my hand.
Oh boy.
It's going to be a rough scramble from there.
Yeah, that's
We'll say
not ideal.
Ben's going to go Tomahawk, I believe.
Guess he's trying to use that same gap you were trying to go through.
I don't know what he's doing, but tomahawk. I've seen other players besides Ben and his brother Jake go tomahawk on this hole. I mean, maybe.
Looks like he was trying to go to that left one. Get a little skip toward the basket.
Rico, unconventional play here.
Oh,
Forehand
boy.
roller.
Wow.
Scott with your skater.
Showing us some trick shots.
Mm-hmm.
Entertainment value.
Yep. So we've seen this hole: backhand, forehand, tomahawk, roller. A lot of options on this one. Hit a weird route to start, but got a good
Look,
second
it's
hole.
still punched forward some.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, this
Where's the basket?
That's pretty much just over my left shoulder.
Should have got Tommy to jingle the chains for you, or he'd know where it was.
I knew where I was going, but
Oh, didn't go there.
no, but should be a pretty easy bogey here. Another on the
So
knee
we
forehand.
parked underneath the basket.
On
The
the
hole
long
is
one,
100 foot further.
Mm-hmm. That's how it goes in disco. Kind of like a weird run, but
Huh.
should be a pretty simple bogey. Not how I want to end off the front nine, but whatever. Some birdie opportunities on the back.
Straight down.
Ben for a long birdie look. Ooh.
Ooh.
Rico with the forehand roller got to here. Love to see it. Nice look at the basket for birdie. How many times is he gonna hit the band?
Oh man, it's his second one.
That's a lot. And they're like firmly hitting the band.
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah. Flat too.
Yeah. Authority.
Half-inch lower, and that's going in. Just getting the nose under the band, and that's going in.
Yep. This one is a little further than I wanted, but should be a makeable one. At least I didn't make it the hole worse. You know, from over that lie, I could have definitely taken more than 4.
Oh yeah.
If I tried to get a little more aggressive or something. Back on lefty. That will end out the front 9. Ben is 15 total. I'm 14. Evan's 13, and Rico is 11 total. See you guys on the back 9.